Henson Shaving sent me their AL13 razor to test out. I'm gonna give it my honest review. Let's get started. This is a very good looking razor. I love the angles, the lines, the smoothness of the head of the razor. The very first word that came to my mind when I held this razor in my hands was precision. The handle was also designed with a sleek and modern look. I love the knurling that they added to this handle. That's one thing that for me personally, I love to have in a razor is some type of knurling. It's definitely going to make it easier for you to hold while you're shaving. Towards the top of the handle, they engraved HS for Henson Shaving. I like the font that they use too. It's very sleek and modern, just like the razor. Overall, I think it's a great looking razor. I do want to cover the one negative for me about this razor, just to let you guys know and get that out of the way. This razor only weighs 1.3 ounces. Personally, I prefer a heavier and heftier razor. The reason for that is that while I'm shaving, if I have something heavier, I feel like I don't have to put as much pressure on my cheeks to get a good shave. With a lighter razor like this one, I feel like my brain automatically makes me want to put more pressure on my cheeks as I'm shaving. I'd rather have something heavy that's not going to make me want to put pressure on the razor, because that could lead to cuts. I did not cut myself with this one at all though, just want to say that. Also, in spite of that lightweight, guys, when you hold this razor, you'll be able to tell that it's a very high quality product, that it's precise like I already said. It just feels good. It feels like they put some effort into making this product. You can tell that they did not cut corners. They have a standard for quality. But the weight of this razor was something that I just didn't like. Again, that's a personal preference, nothing against Henson. If you compare the weight on this razor to my favorite razor right now, which weighs 4.9 ounces, which is the SR71 double-edged razor from the Holy Black. That one is very heavy compared to this one, and that's my go-to razor at the moment. And I've just gotten accustomed to using heavier razors. Another reason why I think this razor feels light, yet feels like it's also a high-quality product, is because it's made out of aluminum. When I did some research, I found out that they use aerospace-grade aluminum, so I'm hoping this razor will last a really long time. It feels like it will to me, just from quality that it seems to have. I think that this could be a long-term razor that you could have probably the rest of your life. Those of you who have used this razor for a long time, leave some comments and let me know how long you've had it and if it's showing any wear and tear. Now, the razor that Henson sent me is in their steel blue color. It's a really nice shade of blue that's gonna look very good on your shaving stand. So this razor is approximately 4 inches long. I'm going to hold it up next to my Manscaped Plow 2.0 razor just to show you guys the difference. One other personal preference that I have when it comes to razors is that I like them to have a shorter and fatter handle. So that's not necessarily a negative thing about this Henson razor. It does have a thinner handle, but it's still really easy to hold. So that's not really a negative. It's just a personal preference that I have that I want to highlight for you guys. Now, they did send me a 5-pack of these RK blades, so I used them for my very first shave. So on my first shave with this razor, I was impressed with the angle that they have on the head. It's basically gonna guide you and let you know what the perfect angle is to use this razor at. Other razors that I have that have more of a rounded head, you can slightly adjust the angle depending on how it feels while you're shaving, but with this Henson razor, angle is pretty set, and I have to say that it works very well. I got a really good shave with it. It wasn't the best shave I've ever had, but it was very close to the best shave I've ever had. I can tell that this is more of a mild razor. That's why I think it's really good for beginners to use. It's pretty intuitive, to be honest. You'll have to figure out how much pressure you want to put on your cheeks with the design that they have. It's going to be less likely to cut yourself. Just don't put too much pressure. Now, this is a 3-piece razor, so you'll have to unscrew the handle from the head of the razor. You'll see how you can put the blade into the head and then screw the handle back into the head. I know some of you guys out there already know this, but I think there are some new wet shavers in my channel that want to learn how to use these, so I'm just giving some basic information. So yes, I did get an amazing shave with this razor. It's more of a mild razor. I think this is the best razor a new beginner should buy, in my opinion. It's gonna help guide you with your first shave. I think it'll reduce the risk of any cuts or nicks. It's absolutely a great razor. I absolutely love this, guys, and I do recommend it. I would give this one like a 4.1 out of 5 stars. I just wish it was a little bit heavier. I wish the handle was a little bit thicker and shorter, but again, that's just my personal preference. Please leave some comments, guys. Let me know what you think. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I make videos about men's essential products and accessories, so things like watches, sunglasses, grooming products like this razor, Dr. Squatch, Duke Cannon. I've covered a bunch of their products too. So like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching today. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next time.